here at some point or another, but for those of you whom I haven't met, my name is Taylor, and I'm Alyssa's younger brother. It's no accident that each of you are here today, and each of you are invited to be here because you represent someone important in the collective lives of Nick and Alyssa. They had no questions or reservations on whether they wanted to take the leap and get married. However, it took weeks for them to decide whether they wanted to have a wedding. They reflected deeply on what a wedding is and asking themselves, what role does a wedding serve? Why is a wedding important to them? And this reflection led them to you all here today. What they would call their people. Alyssa and Nick feel that a wedding's function is to bring the people that they love and care for most in the world together. So friends, two people in love do not live in isolation. Their love is a source of strength, which may nourish not only each other, but also the world around them. And in turn, we, their community of friends and family, have a responsibility to this couple. By our steadfast care, respect, and love, we can support their marriage and the new family they're creating here today. As a third-party spectator to their developing love, it was abundantly clear the two of them represent a perfect pairing because each of them complements the other so well. They balance one another, and while each of them are tremendous individuals in their own right, together they are even better. Nick, Alyssa is fascinated by the way you see the world. Your curiosity and inquisitiveness have helped to broaden her perspectives and dared her to look at life in a different light. She even has a saying, I don't know if you're aware of this actually, but she has a saying for all of your unique and novel ideas. When approaching a problem, Alyssa thinks to herself, and oftentimes out loud, what would Nick do? She admires your patience, tolerance, and your ability to remain 100% true to yourself, no matter what the situation may be. And Alyssa. Nick adores your sense of humor. You will regularly find him just watching and laughing with and sometimes at you. He is drawn to your ambition and the professionalism with which you approach every aspect of your life. But Nick made it clear to me that he has been amazed by the unconditional love you have for him. It would be impossible for me to stand here and tell you all of the ways that they nurture and support one another, so I'll sum it up by saying what they expressed to me, which is that these two feel themselves to be much more than a team that just works together. They are one entity and they make each other whole. And being better together as one is what has been many years in the making and ultimately leads us to being here today, witnessing their commitment to one another in front of those that they love the most. They expressed to me that they made a commitment to one another a long time ago. In fact, they have been making commitments to one another since they first met. Probably one of the first commitments they made to one another was the old, okay, I'm your boyfriend, and you are my girlfriend now. But then those commitments they made to one another became greater in depth and heavier in their weight. Alyssa recalled to me the first time Nick told her that he loved her no matter what. Nick was leaving for Israel to visit his family, and he would be there for a few months. This is one of the first true tests that the relationship faced. A relationship with two individuals that were not already committed to one another could fall apart under the pressure that distance creates. And Alyssa, being the weirdo that we all know and love, was enraged by this sweetest of claims. How, she thought, can he possibly know that he loves me no matter what? The audacity, Nick. But she did have a point. People come and go in all of our lives. And up until that point, people had come and gone in Alyssa's as well. The nature of the relationship that we had with that person, whomever it may have been, a friend, a mentor, a coworker, it changed over time. It became less significant. But Nick was saying, I love you no matter what. Alyssa would end up joining Nick in Israel, and they both felt that after that trip, they had confirmed this bold statement, I love you no matter what. So, Alyssa and Nick, please look at one another. I'm kind of in the way. Yeah. Remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you have been many things to one another. Acquaintance, friend, companion, lover, and even teacher, for you have learned much from one another these past few years. Shortly, you will say a few words that will take you across a threshold of life, and things between you will never quite be the same. For after today, you will say to the world, this is my husband, this is my wife. The bride and the groom have each prepared vows that they will read now.
Wrong speech. No, I don't. We checked it. I can't wing it.
That was in the envelope. All right, well, here we go.
Nick, why don't you read yours first? It makes it better if you do
You got it, Dave. All right. When I met you, I was still doing some soul searching and trying to find myself. Then I found you. I thought I might need to do it on my own, but then I realized that we could grow together. In fact, you have helped me to understand and see things differently. Now I know I have grown far more as a person with you by my side. You have shown me unconditional love more than I've ever imagined. I promise to always be there for you. I promise to show you unconditional love. I promise to give you kisses goodbye. I promise to bring you flowers just because. And I promise to take care of you. When it comes to you, I'm all in. Now, moment of silence.
It's us. It's us. Nobody else care. Nobody else will get away with it.
I've been doing a lot of reflecting over
Kat,
the past
put down
year.
your...
Oh. No, this is not it.
It's okay.
Wing it, honey. Wing it.
Cat.
I had thought that because we had been together for so long, nothing could possibly change. I was mistaken. I realize now more than ever that there is so much meaningless commotion. It's everywhere, except for you. There's no bullshit with you. You're raw, you're humble, you're honest and brilliant, and you wear your heart all over it. You mean everything you say and everything you do, and it is absolutely exceptional. I didn't think that I could love you any more than I already had. I was mistaken. I would not be the person I am today if not for you. You have taught me the true meaning of love and of friendship, how to release judgment of others and of myself, how to solve problems I didn't think I could, how to find mold in the house, bathymetry, and what it means to love no matter what. Thank you for always loving me, believing in me, really listening to me, and doing whatever it takes to make it work. I came to this altar with intent, with love, and with purpose. I will be your champion, and I will stand by you through it all. I vow to nurture our marriage for the rest of our days, and to always figure it out together. I will listen even when I am frustrated, trust you and respect you, hold you accountable, and push you to be a better person each day. I promise to always keep an open mind, to be silly with you until we're old and gray, and to give you lots of kisses too. I promise that you will never face any day or any challenge alone. I promise to always be honest, dependable, and supportive. I promise to give you the best of myself and to grow with you. And I promise to love you in good times and in bad, completely, forever, and no matter what.
All right, hold hands. Do it.
Do it.
Fast. Nicholas, do you take Alyssa to be your lawful wedded wife? Do you promise to love and cherish her in sickness and in health, for richer, for poorer, for better, for worse, for all the days of your life?
I do.
Alyssa, do you take Nicholas to be your lawful wedded husband? Do you promise to love and cherish him in sickness and in health, for richer, for poorer, for better, for worse, for all the days of your life? Nick and Alyssa have chosen these rings to represent the unbreakable circle of life and love. Good job, Max. You nailed it. All right, Nick, as you place the ring on Alyssa's finger, please repeat after me. Don't worry about the mic. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
to remind you of this day
to remind you of this day
and bind my life to yours.
and bind my life to yours.
It is a symbol of my eternal love,
It is a symbol of my eternal love,
my everlasting friendship,
my everlasting friendship,
and the promise of all my tomorrows.
and the promise of every single tomorrow.
Alyssa, as you place the ring on Nick's finger, please repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
to remind you of this day
to remind you of this day
and bind my life to yours.
and bind my life to yours.
It is a symbol of my eternal love,
It is a symbol of my eternal love,
my everlasting friendship,
my everlasting friendship,
and the promise of all my tomorrows.
and the promise of all my tomorrows.
Family and friends, by the power vested in me by the Universal Life Church and by the state of California, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride. Mr. and Mrs. Iscakis.